Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of In My Voice Pod. I'm your host, Roya Awi. You know what it is. You know the vibes. Period. Honestly, guys, how's my week? My because good grades, everything. Yeah, because I don't have time. I don't have a lot of time today because I'm shooting this at like 9:45 p.m. I'm dedicated, okay? Period. But I literally had to run to the studio today because a lot happened this week, and I'm like, I need to dissect most of it, if not all of it. So I'm not gonna lie, you people who know me, I know you. You know who it is. I'm not gonna. My week was great. Thank you. How was yours, Mr. D?
Pretty good. Last day of classes today. Exams next week. So
yeah, I bet. Also, another reason I'm rushing because Mr. D was pretty late, but we're passing through that. We're passing through it.
Address it.
Because why were you late?
I said I'm sorry.
Well, why? No, that's not what I asked. Why were you late? Lack of planning. That's my biggest pet peeve. One of my biggest sorry, but like you actually know my pet peeve. One of them is being late for no if you plan ahead of time. Obviously, this once in a while, yes, but most of the times I'm late for this pod is because of Mr. D. That's why I'm late, and that pisses me off. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll move past it. But yeah, obviously new studio space. You're probably like, where are you? Yeah, we'll get to that next week. I don't have time. This week we have a lot of things to talk about, so I'm not gonna lie. If this is your first time, I'm Real Awi. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I just have fun in this podcast and I talk about obviously random topics and just things that are dear to my heart. But yeah, we'll get to the pleasantries later. So enough of it today. We know each other. Hopefully, like, comment, subscribe, comment on Spotify and rate it, and yeah, share with your friends. Okay, let's get into what's tea, best tea, where we discuss trending topics and hot takes. The first one is Love Island, Jana and Kenny. Now, I didn't watch that season, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about this. Is feeling like a talk show. Like, I feel like the new setup, I wish I could show you guys like the proper new, but it feels more of a talk show than the old setup. This is another reason why podcasting is kind of hard, because like you're just dealing with a lot of changes, and it's just like, I was talking to Mr. Diaz, I actually like, bro, people just want to change and then they increase the prices on you. It's like, damn. That's how I have to work hard so I can have my own studio. Anyways, but what was I trying to say? What was I talking about? The new studio. I said something about the new studio. Hey, am I getting old? The way my brain can't comprehend what I was talking about anymore. Yeah, I was saying this look feels more of like an interview. I don't know why, because I guess I have a nice chair and Jennifer Hudson, I don't know if they'll be able to hear you. Can you hear you in your mic?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Oh, okay. Anyways, but yeah, Jana and Kenny. Now, I didn't watch the last season, so I don't really know how deep it was, but I did see clips of the last season of Love Island USA, and obviously like Kenny was basically like fighting for her and basically apologetic during the season, and then now it's come out that Kenny actually hates black women. Jana, if you don't know Mr. D, Jana is a black woman and Kenny is like a Latino man. Yeah, it basically came out, they broke up obviously, but it basically came out that like he was saying racist stuff about black women to his friendships group chats, and basically he doesn't like black women. Now, what are your first initial thoughts? Like, I have my thoughts. What are your first initial thoughts about this?
He doesn't like black women?
Just the whole thing. Like, he was dating her for a year, took her and like they prayed together, they went to church together, took her on so many trips, basically acting like you really, really like this girl, and then suddenly she finds this thing on your phones and it's like, yeah, you break up, and it's like, damn, you actually never really like, you low-key hated me.
Oh, he found like...
Janae found the stuff on his phone. Oh. I'm assuming. They didn't tell us the whole story, but I'm like, how else would she know? She had to have found it.
They went on Love Island, no? So most likely for clout. Was it not?
Not her, though.
No,
she was like...
him, like...
Exactly. And then he stayed in the relationship for clout, which is crazy. Like, you can't be that much of a clout chaser to stay in a relationship for almost a year.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
With someone you actually hate. It's actually insane. And this is why I'm an advocate for checking your partner's phones.
Okay.
Not serious. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm looking for something.
Just, I get that he lied.
He was gonna lie.
I get that he lied, but still know your partner.
She thought she knew him.
And that's the game. Unfortunately, obviously, I'm sad for her.
But I was gonna say, she's going through so much. Like, it's like you literally with this person thinking that they liked you, but they literally hate your guts.
But no,
it's very different of cheating. Like, cheating is like, okay, one thing. They literally hate you.
That's but like for me,
that is insane.
It's just insane, and kind of crazy that you'd want to put himself through that for a whole year
for clout.
Just for clout, yeah.
When I say what are the points that I've learned from this? One, men are the biggest clout chasers. They try to be dependent on women, but men are the biggest clout chasers. Two, be checking your partner's phones. I'm an advocate for that. Obviously, I'm more like, it's not serious, but like, if I do find something, it's good I'm checking, because sometimes I just why not? Just scroll through a local one to Snapchat. It's not even the cheating I'm worried about. I'm serious. I'm not worried about the cheating. I'm worried about the men, their friends group chats. That's the third reason. Make sure you check your partner's friends group chat, because that's where the real tea is. It's not Instagram DM. I don't give a damn about that. Check that's how they really feel. What do you think about that? I'm serious. You're like, I'm crazy.
Not crazy, but like, what do you mean, like, really feel though? Like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean really feel?
Like, what do you mean that's how they really feel? Like, when you talk,
what are you telling your boys?
You tell your boys about your partner?
Yes, that's how you really feel.
That's how you really feel.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Whoever you're talking to.
Okay.
If they tell their friends in a group chat and they have a group chat, should I say this? Anyways, you have a very much group chat that like you talk to your friends about. Would you want your partners to be looking through your group chat? You know I'm laughing?
Why?
Uni.
Oh yeah. No. I'm not. I don't want.
Like, what happened?
That's because the group chat was already infiltrated at one point in time.
Exactly. That's what. So Mr. D doesn't like that because like at one point in time his friend's group chat was infiltrated by someone else. So which was really funny at the time. But I don't know what happened. But I'm just like, I still believe in just checking in. I don't give a damn. Now the thing about me, I'm a very good secret keeper, so you wouldn't know that I've gone through what I have, unless I find something. If I find, you will know. You will know I found something.
So have you checked your boyfriend's group chat?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
He's watching. So have you checked it?
I plead the fifth. Have I checked it? What does check really mean though? I'm joking. I mean, I've a low scroll 1, 2, just the boyfriend is safe though.
Okay.
But if I was to find something, that would be a problem. But anyways, again, top 3 lessons. Obviously, I feel so bad for Janae because that is something horrible to go through. And Kenny, when I find you.
So you think Kenny ruined it for all the Latino men out there?
I mean, I'm not gonna generalize. Oh, maybe we don't do race. I don't know.
I know we're not generalizing.
I don't know. But I just feel like it just shows how he was like his personal. And I'll find it really weird if brands don't want to work with him after this. And I know obviously people say sometimes your personal life should not affect your work and things like that. But I think that just shows how horrible of a person he is. Like, because most Love Islanders honestly will fake it for 2 months and say I'm not doing it again. Why couldn't he have done that? Like, why did you have to wait almost a year? Met her family, you traveled with her, you planned her birthday, you've done everything for her as a boyfriend, and you really like this babe, but you actually don't like her.
You just mentioned it though.
What?
You said brands.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'll be very shocked if brands still want to work with him because you're literally siding with someone that's a psychopath.
He was probably getting more brands.
Yeah, but you can't be such of a clout. But like my thing is, if you didn't do that, you maybe did it for 2 months and be like, I can't do this anymore. Actually, don't date her because you don't even like black women. Because that's the whole point. I think it's different if you're just like, I was faking it. Not like you didn't like her as a person. You probably liked her as a person for what most Love Island do. But it's just like, you don't work out. So after 2 months, you break up. But I think for Kenny's, I don't even want you to fake it because you actually really don't like her. You're literally being so harmful to her because you don't like her. So like, let's say you fake this for 3 more years and you do something to her because you really hate her guts. Like, it's never that, like, Kenny, this is one person I think we should cancel. I'm so sorry. I don't even believe in canceling.
You're not part of cancel culture.
I really don't believe for the most part, but I just think it'll be weird if brands are still working with him because I'm like, he's literally showing you his character. And when he shows you once, don't stay. But yeah, Janae and Kenny, man, like, honestly, we can only learn from you guys. I feel so bad for Janae. Like, she's probably going through a lot in her mind and be like, how could I have not noticed? How could I have not known?
Were they gonna get married or something?
I mean, I don't know. They were just dating for under a year, but like, still, like, dating somebody that you think really loves you, and finding out that not only does he not love you, he hates people like you.
Yeah,
which is insane. And it's like,
not every couple can be Damian India.
I mean, I don't know. Shout out to them though, but I don't. Please, I don't know anyone's relationship. So
I know, just playing.
Whatever they're doing there, I don't know. But yeah, I feel so bad for Janae, and I hope like she comes back stronger, and hopefully one day she can trust other men as well, because this will also in the future she might not be able to trust anyone moving forward, because it's like, how do you know that you're not lying about every single thing, right? So especially if you're dating someone that's not black. Let's be real.
That is so true.
You might just be like, you actually just don't like me, you know what I mean? And she might just be very insecure about that. So I really hope that she has a huge positive community around her, but also just like being able to trust and love again, you know what I mean? So, but Kenny,
see, wait, before you say that, the key thing right there is to trust and love again.
Yeah.
For all the people out there that's ever gotten the heartbroken, right?
This one is past heartbreak though.
I know, but like people that have been done like
dirty,
really, really bad, and find it hard to like trust again. Yeah. Like, I know it hurts. I know it's a lot of pain, but at the end of the day, that's what like love is about. At the end of the day, yeah, it's about getting hurt. Like, if you get hurt, it's about getting hurt.
It depends on the type of hurt though.
It depends, like, but if you get hurt, going through the pain, getting through that pain, working through it, and then being able to love again and trust again is what it's about. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I do think that there are good people out there. Yes, I feel like there are more bad people than there are good people, but there are very much good people, and I hope that she and anyone that's, again, like Mr. D said, that like has been hurt in the past, and it's like, damn, like, how am I gonna love? There's gonna be somebody that love you, and if nobody loves you, I love you if you're a good person. But if you're not, oh girl, I don't know. but yeah, no, yeah, happy for Janae. Not happy for Janae. Good luck, Janae. F off, Kenny. Okay, next one, which kind of relates to Kenny. So obviously I mentioned Kenny's he's Latino, and Amaya, who was on this year's Love Island, is also Latina, and it came out that she had a past where she was very colorist, and I just find that like a lot of people that are not black have to go through this racist / colorist phase in their like teens, which is very like, why do you feel the need, like how do people grow up that they need that? And again, this is more for non-black people. I'm not saying black people, actually black people are racist, but this is more for non-black people. I'm not saying it out loud. This is more for non-black people. It's like, how do you grow up, and who are you surrounded by that most non-black people go through a racist phase or a colorist phase? So people that are black, because Amaya is Afro-Latina, but she went through a colorist phase, which is like, do you know what colorism is, Mr. D?
Yeah, like people with darker skin, fairer skin.
So what is it though?
Like being discriminatory to people with lighter skin or darker skin. No.
Is more, again, you're right, but it's more towards darker skin, because like honestly, light skin is the norm.
I know, but I'm
because it's like racism, you can't flip it the other way.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically being discriminatory to people that are of darker skin tones, which is a problem in a lot of African and Asian and a little bit of Latino culture. Yeah, they hate they have obviously not dark skin like black, but like, you know how Asians have a darker skin tone, compared to some different, there is very colors in their society as well sometimes. But my question is just more like, why does it seem like every one of them go through this racist / colorist phase? And it's just like, did you go through that? No, like, you like black women, right, Mr. Lee?
Like, it's a softer word. I like a stronger word,
Like what?
Love.
I beg you. But no, did you experience racism or colorism growing up and stuff? You don't have to delve into it in details, but like, yes or no?
I mean, yeah, like I experienced racism.
Yeah.
I mean, as a black
men in the Western world.
In the Western world, they also experience racism.
Yeah,
especially when Africans weren't up like that back in the day.
Obviously, I didn't really grow up here, so I grew up in Nigeria. I definitely experienced colorism because I'm darker, and again, I've kind of mentioned this in my other pod. I have two sisters who are quite lighter than me, and they were much lighter when we were growing up. Honestly, they've kind of gotten darker now, but when we were growing up, they're quite lighter than me. So I did experience very much colorism, and I think here as well, I have experienced racism like once or twice that I can remember. But yeah, I just find that like, why does it seem like? Because what's even its colors? Obviously, I know the actual definition, but why? Like, I just don't get it. It's literally a skin. Like, it does not matter. Like, I want to know what's in their brains. I want to know what's in racist and colorist people's brains. Because why, like, a skin tone? Like, that would make, it's like, seriously hating the color black, like, literally, like, or red. Why? It's just a color. It doesn't matter. Like, if you don't like red, go pick something that's not red. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't understand. Like, I genuinely can't grasp the knowledge of, what's it called? Races and colors. But anyways, I digress. But my point is like, do non-black people have to go through that phase? And also, are we expected to forgive them? Because a lot of people now will say, so obviously, I don't know if she ever apologized, because when she tweeted those colors things, apparently she was like 14 or 15, which is like, oh, she was a child, she didn't know.
Listen, at the age where anything we said when we were younger in social media can now come back to bite.
Yeah,
people,
I hope I didn't say anything crazy.
Audit yourselves. Go back.
Did I audit myself?
Audit yourself. Go back and look at what you've posted and really.
But do you know my thing? Sometimes I'm like, do people manufacture tweets? Because I'm like, are you sure I tweeted that? That's how you bring something now and say, are you sure I tweeted that?
Listen.
Are you sure? Are you gonna just put my out there?
Even for example, those people that had Facebook back in the day. Go back, man. Look,
I never had Facebook.
I know, but
and shout out to strict parents, because that saved me a lot.
For those people that had Facebook, go back, look at your Facebook.
Yeah.
Look at your Facebook. Really, really look at the.
What of Twitter though? Twitter is most of the stuff that people bring up.
Even Twitter too.
But exactly, that's why I just said, is that really me? Like, are you guys sure that you did not like Photoshop my app on that? And say like, yeah, I tweeted that. Like, that's sometimes honestly what I think. Okay, but like, when I see some tweets, I'm like.
But if you go back and look at it yourself, you'll know that.
Oh, so you'll know you tweeted the truth. So most people probably do that first.
People, yeah.
And be like, oop, I tweeted that.
Exactly. And now they got you. Even if you delete it,
they got you.
It's too late. They got you.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure when people see the pictures, they go to that person's page. And
yeah.
All the way down.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways, my point is that, is there a rite of passage for like non-black people to like have that past, and are we expected to forgive them? For me, Amaya was colorist, so that's targeted towards me of like people that are dark skinned, that are, these people are not fine. So girl, I don't give a damn. Like, I feel like, yeah, colorism is just so stupid to me. I don't know, it's so like it's so dumb. But for me, I think I'm just the type of person that gives grace. I hope and assume she's not like that anymore. And if we do find out she's like that at freaking 25 or 26, whatever age she is, then it's I'm not supporting you. Me personally, I would forgive them. Because again, when she made those posts, she was 14 or 15. So I'm just like, honestly, you didn't know better. And obviously, I know that when I was 14 or 15, there were some things I didn't know better. Not saying I was colorist, maybe I was not. But I just some things in life that I just didn't know better, right? So I personally will forgive her. However, I'm not expecting everyone to forgive her for that, because I do know some people experience colorism to a very high degree that I did not experience, and it's like, how can you tell me to forgive you when it's like you didn't experience people, especially I'm assuming in the Western world where people are throwing things at you, because I've heard stories like that, like in middle school. It's like, because you're so dark skinned, or people darker than me, because obviously people darker than me, it's like they're calling you all sorts of names and things, and that obviously maybe that's more racism, but still it could be colorism. But my point is, I would not expect everyone to forgive her. My thing is just don't support her. The only problem I have sometimes is that, like, let's say Mr. D, you're darker than, let's say you're a woman, you're darker than me. So I forgive Amaya and I follow her on Instagram, right? Then let's say you find out I follow her on Instagram, you're like, oh my god, why do you follow? I just feel like you shouldn't project what you feel on me. If I still decide to follow her because I've forgiven her and just be like, she didn't know, that's fine, and I'm not forcing you to forgive her. But it's like, why are you so angry that I'm still following her? Just, you don't support her. Like, if you've experienced and you don't want to forgive the certain person for being colorist or racist, just don't support her and like don't do certain things. Now, and when I say these things in very layman terms, I'm just talking about more things that are not, how do I explain this? These are not harmful to a certain degree. Actually, they're all harmful, but what I'm trying to say is basically, if it wasn't like obviously someone that was racist that freaking wanted to kill someone, that's very different, right? Yeah. Whereas I'm assuming as 14 or 15, she just said things on Facebook. I'm hoping she'd not want to harm anyone, physically harm anyone. Yeah. And if that's the case, then again, I can figure if it's physical harm, any kind of like abusive, even throwing things to me, that's a lot. I'm hoping it was just a stupid post that she made, and that's what I'm talking about in terms of I can kind of forgive her, and that's just me personally. Again, I'm not saying you, and I don't even follow Maya, but I'm just giving as an example. If you don't want to forgive her, that's totally fine. I just feel like you shouldn't come in be like, oh my god, why do you follow this person? And that's what I feel like people are doing for let me not see that one, because
I'm glad
it's a different slur.
Let's talk about it.
What?
So you said, you know how you said people are saying, oh, why are you following? Mm-hmm. So then how come, for example, how come people can't disassociate the musician from what they've done? Because
that's their character. Like, and to me, again, all these things I'm saying is people that were children. And Maya was 14 or 15. Most musicians are freaking 20 something. You should know better.
How old was Chris Brown?
It was like 20, early 20s or something. I don't know. Search it up. I don't know. Search it up.
Never mind.
No, search it up. Seriously. Yeah, like how old was Chris Brown when the Rihanna situation happened? I'm assuming he was 20. I don't think he was a teen. But search it up.
How old? $19.
That's still, to me, that's the age of uni. You should know
when
better.
He was 20. Oh, occurred in 2019 when he was 20. At the time I saw, he was still 19.
But that's to me, it's like it's different level of things. I feel like even if Chris Brown was 15, if you're gonna hit someone that much, I still think that's insane. I think it depends on what you did personally.
Listen, I get it.
I think it's what, like,
not me, I get what
it's the same thing. Like, who was the person? Is it Nella Rose that has some weird tweets as well?
Nella has weird tweets?
Yeah, it was a thing one time that she had some weird tweets. I can't remember what it was. But my point, she was like 14 and it was some stupid tweet.
What did she tweet?
I can't remember. But my point, anyways, my point is there's a lot of people that had some weird tweets. Obviously, some of them have just been stupid. I think it was me. I don't know what it was. I really can't remember what, but it was one time she was on smoke for like something she had tweeted in the past. Damn. Yeah, I can't remember. But my point is that people moved on and forgave her. Mm-hmm. And I agree, like I forgave her. But like, if you're freaking 19 and you can hit someone that much and you're telling me to forgive you, you know better. You know you're not supposed to do that. You know that's insane. Like you can kill this person, and you almost did. So I think for me, it depends on what you do. So there's a lot of musicians that they're in their 20s. You should know better. I don't even give a damn. You should not be tweeting certain things. I don't give a damn. You're cancelled. To me.
Okay.
And honestly, I agree. Like in this case, I will be judging. Like I'm not the type of person to go on social media like, she didn't follow me. But I definitely, if you're my friend, I will be judging you. I don't think we'll be friends if you like f with like certain celebrities.
Because
like I just wouldn't.
That they've done.
Yeah. I.e., Mr. Kelly. I don't like if you actually still listen to him till this day. Like if it doesn't get to the point where you skip his music, that's kind of weird, and we can't be friends. I just personally, we can't be friends. So there's celebrities like that I'm just like, nah, thank you. Anyways, but yeah, anyways, if we have grace, obviously if you don't want to forgive Amaya or certain people that have done weird stuff in the past, that's okay. But yeah, everyone just have grace, man. If you have tweeted something, I'm so sorry. I really don't think, because I didn't use, my parents were very strict, so shout out to strict parents. So I didn't use social media a lot until I got here. I barely used social media until I got here. And I think when I got here, I knew better for the most part.
Me, I was just scared.
Yeah, so I hope I didn't tweet that. I don't think so. But yeah, I beg, please have mercy. Thank you. Just in case. I'm sorry.
Audit yourselves.
Yeah. Anyways, next one. Okay, so there's this Nigerian celebrity called Priscilla. Everyone knows her Prissy. She got married. She's 24, my age. I think she even just turned 24, so 1 year younger. It's 2001. Mm-hmm. And she got married to someone that's in her 30s. Yeah. And he's a celebrity he's a musician from Kenya. Where is he from? Anyways, one of the East. I think he's from the East. Please, geography guys, tell me. Anyways, he came out to do an interview and basically said that she used to be a Christian, right? She grew up Christian, I think, and she was a Christian before she got married, and then now that she's got married, she what's the word?
She changed
religions to Muslim.
Yeah.
That's one. She also changed her name to a Muslim name. So technically, we obviously still on social media still know her as her name, but her official name has changed to a Muslim name, and she's also having a baby. Mind you, she only dated this person less than a year before she got married to him, and now she's also having a baby, like less than a year before in their marriage, right? And a lot of people were just saying like, "Yo, like this is a lot that's gone on in her life." Within like 1 year of like marriage and like knowing the person. I think she's only known for maybe 2 years now, max. 2 years max.
Like since the very first time they met.
Exactly, since the very first time they met.
That's crazy.
But they've only married for like less than a year.
That's crazy.
And a lot of people are just saying that this is wild, that she's done a lot of changes in her life, and it seems like a little bit manipulative. Hey, how do you say that word?
Manipulative.
Okay, I said it right.
Yeah.
Okay, like he's basically being manipulative basically because first of all, he's so much more older than her. So, and some people are saying that like, oh, like she's an adult and she should know better and she should make her own decisions and stuff like that, which is true. However, you cannot tell me just because she's old enough that someone, actually let me move her from them, but just someone that's in there. So I'm 25, so let's just say I'm 25 because I'm closer to 25 than I am to 24. But anyways, I'm turning 25, right? So let's just say someone that's 35, a man that's 35 is trying to approach me. You can't tell me that person is not weird, because why? What do you want with a 25-year-old?
That's a good question.
Would you, let's say Mr. D's 35, would you be approaching someone? What would be your minimum to approach someone if you're 35?
34.
No, I think personally, anything below 30s, I'm good.
To me, I don't know. Maybe it's just my brand. Anything younger, I'm just like little.
But you are dating someone that's young.
No, like younger than 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Younger than 1 year, I'm just like, it's just weird to me.
Well, good thing you're not in the market. But I just find that like if you're freaking 35, 30 plus, you should not be thinking of someone in their early 20s. Like, and if you approach them, that means you're a weirdo, and the people your age don't want you because you're a weirdo, and you should move away from me. So yes, I should know better. And also, if you've convinced me to date you, marry you, get pregnant, change my religion, that is insane. That is that is insane. And my thing, people are even saying that like, okay, I'm trying to put it away from them, but it's kind of insane when like the person is also like, okay, the person is Muslim, right?
Yeah.
But like, you're not a devout Muslim, like you're not following exactly everything in the Quran, and then you're still kind of like saying I should change, but like why? Because not like you're gonna like do everything that's in the Quran.
Yeah.
Right? So what's the point? I just find it a little weird that her parents let her do, like her mom, like because it seems like her mom just wanted grandchildren. So but it's like,
he forced her.
No, she didn't. I won't say she forced her, because I think this Priscilla thinks she knows what she's doing, and she's like, oh, I really love him, and it might work out. Nobody's saying it might work out, and that's amazing. However, in a general sense, I don't think anyone that's in their early 20s should be dating so 25 down should be dating anyone in their 30s.
Really?
Personally.
Okay. Why?
Maybe 25 can do 30, maybe. But I just think like a 23-year-old should not be dating a 30-year-old. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird, because what do you want from me? We're in different life stages. At 23, I just probably started my career. You've had like freaking 8-9 years in the game. Yeah. You're probably almost ready for marriage. Me, I'm living my hot girl life. What do you want from me? So you can be doing me anyhow, Abby. Get out. Like, I think we should be stoning them.
Stoning them?
Yes. 30-year-olds are approaching early 20-year-olds. Like, why? You're weird. And I know it's quite okay in the African culture to date someone so much older. No. And because I think a lot of people are just like, oh, they're older, they'll have more money, right?
I mean, if you look at it, even like back when we were in high school, all the girls wanted to date the guys that were in uni, right? Yeah. And the reason, again, they're older, they can buy things.
But my thing is that that's my problem. Like, I'm not putting the blame on the person that's younger, because they don't know better. I'm putting the blame on the person that's older. So if university students are dating high schoolers, you're weird.
Okay, what if What if?
Don't tell me 18 and 19. Don't, because obviously that's not weird.
Yeah, but like first year you're 18 and 19.
Yeah, but like on grade 12 you can also be 18 and 19. That's fine.
What about so what if a grade 12 dating a grade 9?
I don't like that one too. It's weird. It's weird. And people say it's just 3 years. Yes, it's only 3 years when you get older. Like when you're in 26 and up. Yes, 26 years old can date 30 years. Fine. But freaking 14-year-olds just got into you. And that actually happened in my high school. And I was just looking at the guy like, you're disgusting.
He did it.
Because he did it. We were in grade 9. He was in grade 12. I grade 11. One of them. My point is that when you're, honestly, let's be real. When you're post 16, there are things you get to, what's the word? You get to see, obviously, people in high school are going to different paths. They start doing certain things. But honestly, before 16, a lot of people are not doing certain things.
Yeah.
Or they're scared to do certain things.
Yeah.
So let's be real, there are very different life stages too, even just in that 2 years.
Yeah.
When you're 14, 13, you're not doing a lot of things that our 16-year-olds or 17-year-olds are doing. So it's like, why the hell do you want to date a 14-year-old? That's weird. That is so weird. So yeah, I think we should be stoning them. But if you're 30 plus, please. And yeah, and just and I just don't know how you don't feel weird that she's done all these things in less than a year for you. It's so weird.
Quick question. What if it's a 30 plus woman and it's a 20?
I agree. It's exactly so like Drea Michelle.
Who?
The one that's dating the 20. That she's literally 40 something, and like she's dating a basketball player that's like 22.
Oh,
Drea, is that her name?
You're talking about, what's this guy's name, bro?
Baby mother. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that's her.
No, but the actual player, what's his name?
I don't know his name, but yeah, I know. I find her.
It's like Jalen Green.
Yeah, something like that. I find her extremely weird. Like she is, and I don't know why. I agree, it's a little bit different when women do it, but
okay, no, but hers is, sorry to interrupt. Hers is weird because her son
is also the same. But I don't think. Yes, that adds a layer to it. But I don't. Even if she didn't have that son,
she babysitted him.
That's weird.
She babysitted him.
Again, we're literally saying the same. So why do you keep repeating? We're saying the same thing. Look, I even put it at the basic. I put it at the basic fact. Even if she didn't babysit, even if she didn't have a child with him, child that's his age, it's still weird. You're freaking 40 something. What are you doing with someone that's 22? Like, no. Even like there was an interview and they came out together, and then the way he talks and the way she talks is
very different.
He say type shit. We never seen the type shit. To a 40 plus woman. What's his type shit?
Type shit.
Even me, I don't even know. And I'm freaking 25. What is type shit?
Type shit.
Like if you say that to me, I'll be like, brother.
I'm saying it right now.
No, but like for real, like if you're saying like type shit, what is a slang? What's a Gen Z? Type shit. Later Gen Z slang now. I'm just like, what are you saying?
You know what I think type shit equals?
What?
To me, it's equivalent to someone saying, I guess maybe clock it or like clock that.
No, but clock it is clear.
Okay, well,
clock it. But yeah, But my point is, what's type shit to a 40-year-old woman? Nothing. She don't know nothing.
She don't know the lingo.
Exactly. So I'm just like, and even the way she was looking at it, she was just like, so I'm like, girl. Anyways, but yeah, and then what's it called? This is why I also don't support inter-religion relationships. Because why are you changing something that's so core to you for someone?
To me, yeah, it's very.
I don't know. I just find it. I'm not saying it's bad, dude. I don't support it. I'm not saying it's bad, so don't come for me, child. I just don't support it.
To me, I feel like when it comes to things like that, like unless you yourself have wanted to change religion and like you
exactly
you've gone through that experience, like you've gone through that experience, you felt God in that religion yourself, and that's why you wanted to switch religions. That's the only reason to change religions. But like if you already have a religion and you've gone through those spiritual journey in that religion and you really are deep rooted in that religion already, you shouldn't be changing that religion for anything. Even
if, because obviously a lot of people in Nigeria are not deep rooted, they're not just like, oh yeah, they're a born Christian. But my thing is that I just find this like, yes, you're a born Christian, but you grew up with certain values, grew up with certain things that you like, oh, this is facts for me, right? And now you get to marry someone else. It's like, what are you going to transfer to your children? Obviously, if you're not going to have children, I guess it won't matter to any of you guys if you're not going to have children. But if you do have children, what are you going to transfer to them? It's like, they're going to go to both. And whatever religion, it doesn't have to be, whatever, they're just going to do both. And it's like, I don't know, I just find it very like, I don't know, I just find religion to be one of the core facts of how people grew up and how like people become a person in society. And I just don't necessarily agree with getting married to
and changing religions.
Like especially just because you're married. So I'm like, girl, get someone else that's in your faith, but get someone else that's in your faith. But and then having a baby, that's another thing. All my young married couples, so I'll say 28 and below. I still count 28 as young. I think that's it. Anyways, 28 and below. Why? You no, I'm just curious. So I'm not saying it's bad. That I'm just a curiosity cat. Okay. Why are we getting pregnant within a year of marriage? If you're 28 and below, very much different if you're 29, 30, because I get it. Why? Like, it's just like, whoa, you're still a child, baby. 24th, you're still a child. So what do you want to do raising a child?
You know, so what about that?
Just let me know why.
Okay, no, but you know, so what about, you said 24, you're still a child. Like, my mom had me at 24.
No, my mom had her first child at 25 too.
So it's just like,
yeah, you're a baby. I still think you're a baby.
You still think you're a baby?
At least for the mother I have, she shouldn't have. That's 25. You're a baby. Like, you're like, because I think also I'm projecting. I'm just thinking of myself now at 25. Again, I said I'll just claim 25 because like I'm almost there. I'm just thinking of myself at 25 now, and I'm thinking of, okay, I have to be thinking of what's baby. I barely can think of my own self. Literally, like and people will be like, obviously, if you're not in there, you will think you can't do it. But I don't even want to try and do it now. I don't want to be forced to do it. And I feel like that's a problem. Not problem, but it's just like, 24 with a baby? Even 24 with 2 babies? That's a lot. No, good luck to you. Kudos to you. You're doing the damn thing. But like, damn, BC.
Yeah. I feel like when you're young and you're married, like that you should be enjoying and exploring life in the world. Like,
I mean, that's not everyone's goal. Obviously, we're just like talking about things because it's a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah,
because I have a friend, like, obviously they said like when they're 28, like they want to have a kid.
I think, do they want to be married?
They just said they want a kid. Probably married, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, but 28 again. I said 28 and below, so 28 is fine. Like, you can have a kid at 28. I'm hoping that like you have a good enough life that you can take care of that kid. But 28. But yeah, like I just think this is just my personal preference. Now, if it comes back to bite me in 5, 4, how many years, whenever I get married, I'm sorry. But my personal preference is not to have a kid within the first year of my marriage. Hopefully, because damn, I've been living like at home for this whole time, and then been living, or if you're living by yourself in an apartment, I've been living in an apartment without, my man. And now I got married, and it's like, I have to be living with one sweet baby. No, no, I just want to live with me and my man. Period. For like as long as possible.
For as long as possible.
Because I know it wouldn't be that long, because I don't want to get married in my 20s really. So I know it wouldn't be that long where I have to wait to babies. I understand that, but at least a year for sure.
So 2 years?
Yeah, maybe 2 years, and then and then we'll see how the first baby goes if I want more. That's my plan. What's your plan, Mr. D?
Honestly,
when do you want to have kids and get married?
When I'm financially stable.
That's all men know. Financially stable. When would you get to there?
Because in this economy.
How many facts? In
this economy.
But when do you think you get there though? Because like if you're gonna wait to that, you might not think you're financially stable till like freaking 50, bruh.
No, even at 50, will I be financially stable? I will be more than that. Amen. Okay,
but my point is, when is financial? You have to look. You kind of make it say it's like, okay, it's time, because you actually will never get to. I don't think anyone will ever get to where they think, oh, okay, I'm ready.
For me, okay.
You're never ready.
You're never ready, but like I still think there's key like financial.
Are you willing to share the key?
I mean, sure, I don't really care. Like, not for myself. I just think in general. Like,
so what are the general key things that people should strive to before marriage?
Depending on lifestyle, depending on the lifestyle you want to live, right? Like, if you want to live like
comfortable lifestyle.
I think if you get to like a 100K job, you're comfortable enough to like.
In this economy, I don't even think that's.
No, I think in this economy, a 100K job to start off, right? You get a 100K job, then you can start thinking of like finding a girlfriend to a wife, like that procedure, finding a wife. Then you can start thinking of finding a wife, because at that point, like you said, like a year or two, right? You guys are gonna be living life together.
I agree with you. I 100%.
And then after that, when you want to introduce a child, then you might have to increase that pay by another 50K, for example, right?
this is comfortable. Is this you or is this, you guys know that?
I said general.
African. Young famous general. African. When Annie was asking Two Faces, like, no, I know you're saying general, but is this you? Are you saying?
It's not me.
But yeah,
it's not
I know.
Me.
But I also find that men kind of underestimate how, obviously, women in general, obviously on social media, be like, oh, I want a man with money, but I find that like men kind of inflate those words to say that like, oh, they need to have a certain amount of money, but a lot of women are willing to stay with a man that they know is working towards that goal and like striving and working, and they're okay with marrying them because I know you're going to get there, but you don't need to have that right now. I find that a lot of women are not like that. In real life, in social media, they're saying, like, "Oh, that. Yeah, I'd like that." Sorry, I like that. They're okay with like staying with you and striving with you.
So they're okay to wait for, like, they're okay if they see potential and like,
exactly if they see actionable like things, right? Yeah. They're like, you're actually doing something to get there, not just saying I want to do this and sitting on your butt. No, if they see actionable things that you're getting to where you say you want to get to, and everything is different from everyone. But if they see that, I find that like a lot of women are okay with that. They're not necessarily saying that like you have to have that now when you meet me. Yes, on social media they say very different things. But girl, how many times I told you social media is not the same as real life?
It's not the same as real life. Like, everyone's always giving the best version of themselves in social media. But it's also very much like it allows people to. It's easier to compare when you see things on social media.
Oh, of course, girl. I'll be comparing. Like, I'm the comparison of. I'm the Mr. Compare. I'm the Mrs. Compare. Like, I'll be comparing. But God is working on me. God is working on me. But yeah, anyways, I don't even know how this diverted to something else, but yeah, that's basically what's tea bestie. Let me know your comments for any of these topics, and yeah, okay, let's get into In My Voice, where I rant about anything or the topic of the day. So today I have a lot of things in My Voice. How long have I been going for?
Ready.
Oh, okay, I have like 20 minutes. Okay. Did you guys see that video of Charlie Poppy saying, they asked him what is it pre-show or post-show? I can't remember, but one of the pre or post-show ritual, basically, and he said, I'll be eating granola and shit. Did you see that, Mr. D?
No.
Anyways.
wait.
No, he said, literally search up Charlie Poppy granola, you'll see it on TikTok.
When did he say this?
This was like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, so definitely not.
I'll be eating granola and shit. But my point of why I said this is that, why do Nigerians like to change their accents? Because I find that other African countries don't do that. So South Africans have a very authentic South African accent. Even Ghanaians, I find that like, so I was talking to one of my friends who's Ghanaian, and she said when she first met, because we went to uni together.
Yeah.
And she said when she first met us, she was like, you guys will be talking to me your Nigerian accents. One time now, one person will pass by, you will change. And she will just be looking like, come, what's going on? Whereas like she's Ghanaian, she's like, bro, I'm talking to the people in the same accent that I have. Yeah. And I find that a lot of Ghanaians don't change their accents as well. Obviously, I don't know every African, but the ones I've seen, so Ghanaians and I've seen a lot of South Africans on TikTok, and they really have a very much South African accent. Whereas me and you Nigerians, we have a complex. We have a accent complex as part. If you don't have a Nigerian accent, that's good. And if you have a Nigerian, you're local. And I think it's a real thing, because I feel like a lot of Nigerians do that, and it's like, it's so funny because Charlie Poppy, when did you blow up and when did you get this accent from? You be in granola and shit. Like, I'm so sorry, because when did you actually blow? And it's like, it's giving Whiskey. I think every Nigerian celebrity has gone through that. Whiskey said some 24 Joe, and then Davido said, I remember when Ghana, like, it's just, I feel like a lot of Nigerian celebrities have gone through this, and it just shows.
But Davido is American, though. He's born in Atlanta.
No, he is. He's from Atlanta for sure. He will never let us forget it. However, where did he grow up mostly, though? I think, because he went to secondary school. Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe we'll put Davido aside, because I'm not 100% when he moves to Nigeria. I'm not exactly sure the timeline, but he has a very strong Nigerian accent, and I think his Nigerian accent is the norm for him, and every other accent just comes. But I just find it's like, and I understand, because a lot of you grow up having this way. It's like you kind of have to change your talk slow because nobody understands you, and when you say something, they'll be like, huh. So I do. But I feel like, but other African, they probably are doing that to them too. So, but it's like, why do you guys feel the need not to change your accent? And Nigerians feel the need to change their accent. And it's like, what's wrong with us? What's actually wrong with us? Me included, because I can't switch back to my Nigerian accent if I'm not talking to someone that's Nigerian. I actually can't. I mean, I think mine is the norm now. I'm joking. But no, it's actually a problem. I'm like, why do we need to switch our accents? Like, literally, I think the only thing we should do as Nigerians, because we, even now I've been talking quite fast. I think we, as a people, we talk quite fast. I think the only thing we should do is slow it down, because not everybody is growing up with people that talk. Not every accent talks fast, right? But I don't think we should necessarily change the tone of our accent, because it's like, what is that for? And that's shout out to the Afrobeat girls, because none of the times you don't see her changing the accent. Arasta, you don't see her do that.
No.
Is the men that will be doing granola shit? You know, I'm going on the milk and shit. Like, I just said, oh, Charlie, Poppy. When did you blow? When did you have this accent? It's so funny. But no, we need to change. Like, why? If you guys know why we do that, like, let me know. But like, why is this specific to Nigerians? Because again, some other Africans really don't care to change their accent. Like, they will speak how they speak, which I love. But you know, me, Nigerians, we're very different, very interesting. But yeah, the second thing I wanted to rant about is Rema offering 10K for a dance, for an easy dance. Now, first of all, he said, give me an easy dance. The things I've seen on TikTok, they can't be what Rema is talking about. They cannot. And you won't get that 10K, because the moves you're doing, he literally said 10K for anyone can make an easy dance to the song. Now, people are really doing. There's a new. I think he's gonna drop a new song. I don't know, but it's like a snippet on TikTok.
He's trying to create a TikTok challenge.
Exactly. But the moves that people are doing, Mr. D.
What are they doing?
Ha. That's what they're doing. I'm just saying, they're really doing.
What happened?
Anything that has to do with leg work, you failed. If you're using your leg, you failed. It's not an easy dance move.
What happened to the simple the simple TikTok dance?
Something simple, but they're doing like if you're using your legs too much, you failed. You don't used to listen. You don't hear word. Like, you don't used to hear word. They said easy dance. Now, the second point with this thing I want to say, some people are really doing this and embarrassing this. Like, how much money do you think you can do to embarrass yourself on social media? Because 10K for me is not enough. Like, this whole dancing thing is
10K is enough
to embarrass myself on social media.
I mean, if you do a nice job.
Is there money? I say embarrassed, so it's not going to be nice. You're going to be embarrassed. And people are really doing that for 10K that they would not win. It's not even guaranteed they're going to get that. So I'm like,
500K
to embarrass myself, because I can't even think what I'll be doing, but if shy, it will be embarrassing. I don't think there's any money that can make me do it personally. But sometimes people might say what I'm doing right now is embarrassing, like podcasting and trying to put myself out there. So really and truly, do I even have a price? Because everyone's level of embarrassment is very different.
Yes, but everybody has a price. For
what though?
Exactly, for anything.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think everybody has a price.
I don't. No, because there's for example, this is like getting like way off topic, but like, you know how people used to go to Dubai for like whatever, right? To
get pooed on.
Yeah. You really think everybody's gonna do that because there's a price? I don't think there's any amount of money that somebody could offer me
to put on somebody.
No, they're put on you.
No. Are they putting on you, or are you putting on them?
Any of them.
I thought they were going.
I said any of them. So there's a price for one of them, Mr. D. There's a price for one of them?
Not for me. For me.
Me too. None of them.
But
none of them.
But people were going. I'm sure majority of people, if they're told that they have to do
this to someone else.
Instead of getting.
Okay. So if it's the one where you have to put on someone else,
I think a majority of people have a price
for that. Guys, do you have a price?
I think some people have. I think some people have a price.
And say, I don't think I have a price.
I don't have a price. I can't do it. I know I don't have a price.
I can't do it.
I definitely can't do it.
You guys don't want prowess. Like, what the heck?
That's insane.
So you think people have a price for that?
Definitely have a price.
I don't think everyone does. There's no way.
Definitely have a price.
Maybe some people, but I don't even think it's a majority of people.
If somebody gets like 20 M's right now.
Just to put on someone.
Bro, what?
I actually wouldn't do it. I know a lot of people like that. You're capping.
Exactly. The people that say you're capping, they're doing
You're projecting. Because why do you think I'm capping, bro? I'm not. I really don't think 20 M's. Obviously, there's some things I would still do for, like, even if it's embarrassing. Not that, but I'm just saying, obviously, some people might think, like, I don't know, going out to yell. Some people are really like, if you go out to yell in freaking a stadium with everyone, that's really, really embarrassing. I could do that. I could yell.
Oh, yell?
I could be bought for that. I could definitely do that.
You can do that?
Oh, 100%. But this Dubai stuff, I'm not sure of it, so I'm actually not sure. But anyways, my last thing I want to rant about is people are streaming at parties. Mr. D, imagine you go for a party and you see one streamer with his tripod and phone. I'm saying, chat, you think this party is lit? Chat, you think this party is
That sounds like a AMP pool party.
That's exactly where I got this idea from.
I know.
That's exactly where I got this idea from. But why is that becoming a no, come. You've come here to mix with people. Obviously, you're looking for a 1-2 thing, and then someone is the back. You might see you're in the back of the video. You thought you were okay. They're streaming and saying, "Chat, is this?" They're not even looking. They're not even enjoying it. They're literally looking at the phone like this. "Chat, is this good?" Chat. It's like, get the camera away from a part. Like it's like streaming at church. Obviously, church streams. But I'm talking about, so let's say a random other person comes and be going to your face and be like, "Oh, you're feeling the Holy Spirit? You feeling?" Chat, do you think? Sorry, Chad, do you think this man is feeling the Holy Spirit?
Wow.
It's weird. Like, please, if you see people boo them. Literally booed. Like, I say, like 5 people should go and boo them.
But it was a streamer party.
Okay, I see that. So you knew where you came from. Okay, but I have seen other clips of, like, for example, this guy from Love and Ty, he was streaming at a party. Ty, don't you remember Ty? Hunchback, he was dating Ella. You don't really watch.
Oh,
what's his name? Tyreek. Yeah. He was streaming at a party, like a club, like let's say, like, think of Vibes Lounge, but in the UK, it's called Eden or something. He was streaming there. I said,
he was streaming.
This is not a streaming party now.
That's crazy.
Why are you streaming here?
At least you know one thing though. If you're streaming,
what?
No one can ever say you did something you didn't do.
No facts. And that's the problem, because someone will be at the back kissing one random baby. Now you're caught in the stream. Now they say, who is that in the back? They're like, Chad, do you think this is cool? Like, it's like literally build up, because that is so freaking weird, and I hope that doesn't become a norm. Like, streaming at very certain events. Obviously, I think streaming in general is okay in the public, because like when I say public, because in the mall and stuff like that, like, I think that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not a certain, like, hopefully people are not acting crazy. But I feel like at parties, people are like on alcohol and different things. They can act very crazy, and then now you caught them. It's like, oh my gosh, like, you are invading my privacy.
But you're in a public space.
But it's supposed to be dark. Now you have your ring light.
Fair.
Exactly, that's my problem. Anyways, boo them at parties.
Wait, to me though, but like that party was just funny. It was a day party, but it was funny because
I didn't say AMP. I said again, you had a point for the AMP one because it was a streamer's party. So that's had a point. Okay. I'm talking about Tyreek.
Oh, talking about
at a club.
At the club, and
people are doing.
And you put a ring light on.
I don't know, but I mean, for the most part, they probably have, because how are you gonna see them if it's a club? You have to have like a small ring light or something. It's weird, bro. And then you're just walking around the party saying chat this, chat that. It's just like you're not even enjoying the vibe. Why are you here? So move.
What's the difference? Because now when we go to clubs and stuff like that, no one's dancing.
When people say no one is dancing now, obviously I understand it's very different from the old way they were like really crumping and that, but I would say people are still having fun though. They're really like, hey, and whining like one and doing. But it's only men. Maybe it's men. Women be dancing. It's the men that will be standing in the back doing nothing.
Yeah, because women have an ick list.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So don't dance. Leave it to the women.
Exactly, because you have an ick list.
Exactly. Sorry, then don't dance now. The woman will dance for the both of us.
So now men can have fun.
Let's not get there.
So
I agree. Men should have fun. Go and work. Thank you.
Wow.
End of story.
Men can have fun.
Okay, guys. If you take everything I say literally, that's your own problem. Take me with a pinch of salt. What did they say? A grain of salt. Take me, what I say with a grain of salt. I just be joking. This is not my real life for referral. I just be joking. You know, I say like thoughts that, like, you know, like I feel like most people are having. Like, I'm not like being that ass. You know what I mean? But anyways, my whole point of this is like literally boo people that are streaming at parties. Boo them. If they're streaming at parties, boo them. Tell them, get out of here. Shit, man. Yeah. Anyways, so we're moving on to Off the Cuff, which is a segment that's not consistent on the show, but I just like to do whatever I want to do. Now, what is going to be Off the Cuff today? Do you have anything for Off the Cuff, dilemma? Nothing? Quickly, we don't have time. No, where are the dilemmas you used to have, bro?
I mean, again, I can look them up.
No, but I want to use the plans, bro. Mr. D's, I'm finna fire him, bro. First you were late, now you're not doing your job.
First of all,
yeah, okay. Anyways, See, some topics I actually skip because I actually don't have the time. Like it's almost
actually wait
11 p.m. and so I had to like kind of rush through them. But I had to get here today to get through everything because there was a lot that I went through this week, as you can see. So kudos to me because I'm here past my bedtime and I got work tomorrow. So you guys better like, comment, subscribe. If not, I'm coming to your house. And share and like and comment on Spotify. You people go on my Spotify. Please. Thank you. And like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. I have more episodes coming next week. And I'll catch you guys in my next one.
I got a question. I just found it.
Save it for next week. Okay. Save it. Okay, bye guys.